You watched multiple videos on social isolation and loneliness. Which video resonated with you the most and what did you learn? The video that resonated with me the most was the TED Talk about social isolation in nursing homes and even the older adults. I learned that the boomer generation is the most generation that tends to be more socially isolated. I also learned that they had the creators of kids' toys, and bringing them to the older generation to come in and play with the kids' toys as testing them. That I found very interesting. I like that it helps the older generation have fun and play with toys to keep their mind happy and that they can be around people. In difficult times, it is always good to make sure that the act of simple, joyful play can help change the dynamic of how it can make someone who is feeling lonely or even isolated laugh. From the TED Talk, how did they describe the difference between social isolation and loneliness, and what could you, as a public health advocate, to improve both social isolation and loneliness within a population? Social isolation could be because of the environment or even when they are isolated from the people that you love, and then it leads to not having those people around that you are used to having around you. Physical separation from people around you. Social isolation can lead to where physical and mental health issues could form, whereas when it comes to loneliness, it can affect you to be around people, but was pretending to be happy, but you really aren't. Being independent can be hard to ask for help, which is why it is always important to have people around you that can help you be independent without becoming lonely or even socially isolated. Keeping in contact with family members, whether it be a phone call or an email a week, going outside for a walk to keep your health up, and so that way you don't have to worry about your mental and physical health declining. You participated in multiple activities in class that can improve the negative effects of social isolation and loneliness. Which activities could you use in the future as a health educator or health administrator? I think personally one of my favorite activities that we did in class that can help with improving the negative effects of social isolation and loneliness would be to do yoga every day, or even to encourage people to go outside and go for a walk. Another thing that could help would be just like creating cards or just simply having like live music around, something to help that boost morale up. I think that's something that could help improve the negative effects of social isolation and loneliness.